I don't believe this monumental structure. I don't believe this big narration. The individual is always the important thing, and we are the major to serve to our client. A building can contain many, many things. So for my practice, doesn't mean we don't build up big buildings. It doesn't look like a monument. It looks like more like a mirror to reflect the people, the individuals.
After receiving his master's degree in architecture and urban design from Columbia University, Ziyu Zhuang came back to China and founded the RSAA Beijing office in 2010.
This office is really ideal for me to start my business in China. The reason why we, as an international firm, move our office to this Hutong, I want our designer to get a sense of what's going on here and what's going on in China. I have good German partners and Chinese partners here to work together to form this new working method as an architectural firm, which never done by any of the architectural firms in history, to change the physical world and change our lifestyle.
The Tongling Recluse project has received international recognition. It is the perfect example of contemporary design, blending existing local cultural elements, modern functionalities, Eastern elegance, and contemporary personality.
The thought is really international. The fabric it takes from the local. Everyone came out from the building with a surprise and happiness, with their enjoyness of the building, so that there is really, really special experience for me. So when we start the practice, we realize most of the architects do recently in China, they follow in certain culture or they follow in certain tradition.
Ziyu Zhuang believes that culture is too general, and his designs use context instead of culture. In an award-winning church project, his firm took a survey of what the local people think a church should look like to capture the context.
We want certain futuristic thinking of the church as an internal space. So we build up a soft shell inside, which represent the universe or the softness of ancient caves, which deeply has certain root of ancestors' memory or something deeply in your gene of thoughts of shelter. The home as idea of the gods. The model is not coming from the culture, coming from the religion, but it's coming from the local people. Architecture is about user experience. It's about how to transform your experience into a certain space. If you look at the context, if you look at what's going on here, and then we translate those fabric, we translate those material into the design. And it's sensible, it's tangible, and people can feel it. Architecture is a really old major. If you want to be a renowned architect, you probably have to be 50 or 60 years old. Now China gives us opportunity, you really stand out or speak out when you're really young. My name is Ziyu Zhuang. I'm an architect. I make new experience through architecture for all.